So finding a comfortable seat when you're ready. Sit up nice and tall. And today is a grounded vinyasa. So a little bit stronger. We'll kind of start the fire, but a really energizing way to kind of wake up the body, but in a grounded sense. Okay. So sitting up nice and tall. Head, neck, and trunk in a straight line. And bow the chin. And just start to think about all the things that brought you onto your yoga mat this morning. Maybe it's been a lot. Maybe a little. And with these things in mind, take a deep breath in. And a full exhale to let it all go. Think about what's to come after your yoga practice today. Maybe it's a lot. Maybe a little. And with these things in mind, take a deep breath in. A full exhale to let it all go. Invite your mind to rest fully on the breath now. Breathing in nice and slow. Breathing out completely. At the top of the next inhalation, hold the breath for a moment or two. And fully empty, pausing at the end point. Breathe in nice and slow, filling the rib cage and the chest. Pause at the top. And exhale completely. Pausing again at the end point. Try a couple more cycles of breath like that. Maybe lengthening that pause of the breath. Breathing when you need to. And then take a nice breath in and lift your gaze. Plant your hands on the mat in front of you into tabletop. Watching out for obstacles or Murphys. On the exhale, round the back, look navel. On the in-breath, lift the chin and lift the tail. Exhale to round the back and lift your knees, pressing your hips to downward facing dog. Feel free to lift and lower the heels or bend the knees. Finding any other movements that feel good in your down dog today. A deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Pressing strong through spread fingers. Gazing at one spot, knees, toe, or navel. Releasing the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in and lift both heels high. Step or hop the feet forward to your hands. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Exhale, fold on the out-breath. Inhale to rise up and reach the arms up, gaze thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Sun salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms, look thumbs. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to high push-up. Lowering to low push-up, chaturanga, knees to modify. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 deep breaths. This time, inviting stillness in your body. Observing the ripple effect of the breath. For 2. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to step forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhaling. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise up. Reach the arms up, gaze thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale, lift the gaze. Look, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Exhale, low push-up, chaturanga on the out-breath. Or onto the belly. Inhale, up dog, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. For 1, spread through the fingers, pressing through heel of palm. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to step or float, feet to hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise and reach up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Last one, inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Folding on the out-breath. Stepping back, low push-up, chaturanga, bending the elbows. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 deep breaths. For 1, 2, 3. Think of pressing through the heels down onto the mat. Good. 4, and 5. Inhale, step or float forward, halfway lift position. Exhale, fold and empty. Inhale to rise up, flip thumbs. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Feet and knees touching. Exhale to squat. Inhale, float the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, plant the palms and step back, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step right foot forward to warrior 1, left heel down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, plant the palms and step back to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stepping left foot forward on the in-breath. Rise up and reach up. Exhale, step back, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breathing. Long, slow, steady breath. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to step or float forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, squat to chair, reach the arms up. Good. It's always good luck to miss a chair. Exhale, arms down by your sides, standing tall. Good. Squat low, inhale, reach up, chair position. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Exhale, step back, low push-up, chaturanga on the out-breath. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stepping right foot forward, warrior one. Left heel plants, rising up. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. You're welcome to skip the flow and move straight to down dog if you need it. Meeting in down dog. The end of the exhale, step left foot forward, warrior one. Rising up, breathe in. Exhale, plant the palms and step back, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. And in this down dog, really try to stay as still as you can, fixing your gaze on one spot. Water breaks are always okay. Pee breaks, even more so. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing the jaw. Last 2 cycles of breath. The end of your next exhale, lift the heels and bend the knees, look forward and step or float, feet to hand. Halfway lift with the raw inhale. Exhale, fold. Feet together, knees together, squat low to chair, reach the arms up. Exhale, stand tall, mountain pose. Arms down by your sides. Good. Last one. Squat low, exhale, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, step back, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale to rise up. The exhale, open it up to warrior two. Hips and chest opening to the long edge of your mat. Long stance, gazing over the front hand. When you glance down, you should be able to see that big toe, the front toe. So keep the knee tracking in the proper alignment. Soften the shoulders and lift the breastbone. Gaze at the thumb. Take a nice deep breath here. And on the exhale, plant your front forearm on the thigh, back arm over the head for extended side angle. Or place the hand on the floor outside your foot, reaching the arm over the head. Add the element of a back bend by lifting your chest up towards the ceiling and looking at your top hand. For 1. Breathe deep. 2. Strong legs for 3. 4. And 5. Plant your hands on the yoga mat. Step back to a high push-up. And place your left hand front center of the yoga mat. Pivot your feet to the left and reach your right arm over the chest. For 1. Maybe look up towards the hand. Lift your hips up even higher. For 2, beautiful. 3. When you wiggle, you smile. And when you fall, you laugh. For 4. Beautiful. Nice. And 5. Plant the hands. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, up dog. What up, dog? Exhale, down dog. Step left foot forward, warrior one. Inhale to come up, strong back leg. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Long stance, deep lunge, gazing over the front hand. Breathe in slow, breathe out to steady. See if you can sink into your lunge a little bit deeper, maybe lengthening the stance a bit. Strong back buttocks. Breathe in. Exhale, front forearm to thigh. Reach back arm over the head, maybe bottom hand to the floor. Breathing in, nice. Breathe out. Gaze is steady on one spot. Maybe doing the smell check or deciding that's a bad idea and looking at the thumb instead. Last full breath here. On the exhale, look down, plant the hands down, high push-up. Right hand front center of the yoga mat. Inhale to twist or open. Side plank for 1. Strong bum, lift the hips. High fin. 2, 3, 4. Little higher. Good, nice. And 5. Low push-up, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Full breath here. Full breath out. Inhale to step feet to hands. Halfway lift position. Exhale, fold forward and catch your big toes or your ankles. You might step your feet a bit wider apart. And try leaning the weight forward into the ball of the foot. And lift your hips from there, straightening the legs. 5 deep breaths. For 1, 2, the back of the neck is long because we do wrinkle back there. So try to look up or through the legs or even up towards your own you know what. For 4, good. And 5, inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale to step onto the palms. So spread the fingers and bring the toes to your wrist crease. Inhale to lean forward into the heel of the palm. And exhale to fold. Let the head go. So we try to keep the weight into the ball of the foot, feeling that pressure kind of in the heel of the palm from the toes. And from there, working to straighten the leg, keeping the fold at the waist. It might be a bit of a tug-of-war sensation for you, and that's okay. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, bend the knees, hands to waist. Inhale to stand up. Exhale, feet together, arms down by your sides. Pausing for a full cycle of breath. Exhale completely. Take a giant step to open up to the short edge of your yoga mat. No, to face the long edge of your yoga mat. Good. Turn right toes to face the back of the mat and left toes to turn up a bit. Reach down and catch your inner shin or hook your big toe with peace finger. Look up towards your top hand. For 1, front knee might bend slightly. Triangle pose. Looks good. For 2, try leaning the chest back a bit. For 3, beautiful. 4, strong back leg. Inhale to come up. Pivot the feet, second side, left toes face the front of the mat. Reach down and hook the toe or calf, looking up towards the top hand. Second side. 5 deep breaths. So the gaze is steady on the thumb. And you're pushing all the air out with the abdomen every exhale. Beautiful. For 2. Try to stay as still as you can. For 3. 4. And 5. Inhale to come up. And we'll pivot again. Left toes face the back. Right toe turns up. And take this left hand outside the right foot. Coming into a twist. See if you can pull that right hip back and open your chest away from the legs. So we're twisting in triangle. Maybe lift the top arm over the head. That's it. For 1. That's it. 2. So Nicole, just turn your back foot to face the back wall and try to open up towards the right. So triangle feet and then twist. Yeah, and then place the hand down. Twist open. That's it. Beautiful. For 3. If it feels wrong, it's definitely right. For 4, front hip back, back hip forward. And 5, inhale to come up. Look to the long edge of the mat, pivoting the feet the other way. So squaring the hips to the short edge of the mat. Same arm as back leg lifts. And then reach the hand outside the front foot. Good. Inhale to reach up. For 1, think of pulling your left hip back, right hip forward. Candace, maybe turn your back toe up a bit more so that your hips square to the back of the room. That's it. Strong, strong in both legs. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to come up, parallel feet, and try hopping, 1 hop to the front of the mat. Nice and light. Good. Exhale to squat nice and low. Inhale to reach your arms up. 5 breaths here. Think of sitting back through the heels. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fold forward. Let the head go. Option to pause here. Option to take the big toes together and then lift your heels and turn the knees open for a toe squat. So knees open wide, heels are lifted. And if you can balance on the tippy toes, see if you can try bringing your hands up without falling over. Nice. Option to move into crow pose from this position. Hands on the mat in front of you, lift your bum, knees to the upper arms, lean forward. You might just keep your toes down for extra support, or keep leaning and lift 1 or both feet. 5 deep breaths. And if you need to come back in the toe squat, feel free. For 2, or even the forward fold. Belly strong. For 3, 4, and 5. Landing the feet. Inhale to straighten the legs. Good. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to rise up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhale to reach both arms up. Look thumbs. Exhale to fold forward. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Exhale, step back to chaturanga, low push-up on the out-breath. Inhale, back bending. Exhale, down dog. Lift both heels high and step your right foot between the hands. Back heel stays lifted. Strong legs as you reach the arms up. Option to bring your back knee to the floor if you need to. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we'll twist. So bring your left elbow outside the right knee. Palms at the breastbone. Maybe the bottom arm slides to the floor. And either reach the arm straight up or over the head. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this part's a little wild. So you're going to look at your front big toe and step your back foot forward to chair twist. For 1, sink low and twist. 2, feel the fire. For 3, 4, 5. Option to plant the hands for 1 breath in crow pose or step back to high plank. From crow pose, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Take a breath or 2. Rest in child's pose if you need it. Slowing the breath down. When you're ready from down dog, step your left foot forward. Curling right toes under. Inhale to come up. Exhale, twisting towards the left. Right elbow outside the knee. Palms touch. Or slide the hand down. Reaching back arm over the head. 1. Nice. 2. Line the thumbs up with the breastbone. Strong back leg. For 3. 4. And 5. Look to your front big toe and step your back foot forward. Chair twist. Oh, y'all are ninjas today. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Can do it. And 5. Hands down. Crow pose, side crow, or high plank. Beautiful. Nice, Jen. Good. From high push-up, lower to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to step or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Fold on the out-breath. Inhale to rise up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Pausing for a couple breaths. We'll move into a couple balancing postures that are really fun. Good. So reaching right arm forward. Lift the right knee up to hip height. Strong standing leg. Lift the chest. If you can catch your big toe with peace fingers, try straightening the leg. Chest lifts with you for 1. Good, and when you wiggle, you smile. You fall and laugh. For 2, no self-sabotage, just observe. For 3, good. 4, and 5. Left hand attitude on the hip. Lift the chest and open the right leg to the right. For 1, 2, strong standing leg. For 3, good, steady the gaze. For 4, good job, sitting mom. And 5, knee to center. Catch your waist and straighten the leg forward. For 1, lifted high. 2, chest up. For 3, little higher. For 4, oh yeah, feel the quad. And 5, let it go. Yeah, definitely need to do some wiggling after that. When you're ready, spread and plant right foot. Lift the left knee up, hooking big toe if it's accessible. Straightening the leg from there. Advanced yogis might be able to straighten the leg and catch it with the big toe without even bending the knee. So you could try that a couple times. Nice, or not. Breathe in and lift. Couple more breaths. Shaking is good. Means something's changing. Whew, shaking a lot. Breathe in and lift up. On the exhale, open the leg to the side. Try looking over the right shoulder with attitude. Chest up, proud to be here. For 2, 3, can a little faster. 4, and 5. Leg to center. Both hands to the waist. Lift the leg up to hip height. Beautiful. Little higher. For 1, straight standing. 2, 3, little higher. 4, oh, and nice. And 5, let it go. Holy, I know you're all praying right now, or cursing me, one of the two. Shake it out. Oh. Last balance. So tree pose is the modified option, turning the foot out, heel to the ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Flexible yogis might bring their knee up to their armpit and see if you can bring your heel towards your belly button. Good. And then slide the foot into the left hip crease, right hip crease, and drop the knee. Good. You might hold onto the foot or take same arm as bent leg behind your back to catch the toe. Inhale to reach opposite arm up, nice and long through the torso. Exhale, folding, hand to the mat. Maybe let the head go. For 1, 2, sit. For 3. If you want to play with an arm balance here, both hands can come down. Leaning into shoulders over wrists and lift your standing heel off the floor. Maybe bend the elbows and lift up. Maybe not. Nice. Boarding the mission whenever you need to. Good. From the fold, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, catch the waist. Inhale to stand. And exhale, release the leg. Move in any way you need to. Second side. Turn the right or other foot out. I don't know where we're at. Good. And lift the knee to the armpit. Flex the foot. And see if you can pull the heel towards the belly button comfortably. If that happens, then you're probably okay for the half lotus. Sliding the ankle or the heel towards the hip crease. Same arm behind the back to catch the toe. Breathe in and reach up. Exhale to fold, hand to the mat. Let the head go. Option to play in the fold or stay balanced. Good job, Sydney. Bend your standing leg to help you get down. And reach forward a bit. You're almost there. Yes, girl. A little more. Good. Ooh, so much dancing today. I love it. Must be channeling your inner Shelbys. Good. And then abort the mission. Land the foot. Inhale to come up. Exhale, release the leg. And pretend like this didn't happen. Standing in mountain. Coming into seated. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high push-up. Low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Cross the shins and lift high onto the heels. Bend the knees and look at your thumbs. And try to slide the feet through your hands to seated. Or get there however you can. Beautiful. Just as soon as you sit down, look like you did it perfectly. That's all that matters. Inhale to reach up. You might bend the knees to catch your big toes. Exhale to fold. Breathing into the back body. Try to slow down that breath as much as you can. So if you don't have a lot of space when you fold, you can try turning your knees open like a diamond, and then your hands can either hold the front of the shins or even under the shins and round. So just trying to find a little like turtle shape with the back. And if your low back's tender, the diamond might feel good. A little less pull on the back. That's it. Thanks. And then over time, head to the feet. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Straighten both legs long in front of you. And make sure you can feel those butt bones in the mat. So they plug in, just like an electrical socket, and stack the spine nice and tall. Hands beside you, shoulders away from ears. Tuck the chin and spread the toes as much as you can. For 1, 2. So it's kind of hard to stay focused on breath when we kind of start to do what feels like nothing. So see if you can really activate through the breath. So each exhale, the belly hollows, spreading the toes, soft gaze, eyes hardly open. and then we'll try a vinyasa, or you can skip it. So if you want to do a modification, just cross your shins and reach up, lift your bum a couple inches, and then sit back down. Or cross your shins and plant your hands and step back to high push-up. Lowering low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Nice. Just sit back down. Good. Exhale, down dog. Cross the shins and step or hop through to seated. Couple options. Feet about mat distance. Bend your knees. Plant your hands behind you. Bend the elbows and lift the chest. Maybe lift the bum. Maybe straight legs. Lift up. For 1, 2. Bum can stay down if you need to. For 3. Heavy through big toe mounds, pinky toe mounds, and heels. For 4. And 5. Exhale to sit down. Pausing, straight legs, hands by your hips. Spread the toes, scoop the belly, tuck the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hinge forward. Plant your hands closer to your knees. Press into your heels. Straighten your arms. See if you can lift your bum up. Maybe lift one foot. Maybe lift both. Maybe not. And then sit back down. Good. Cross the shins. Plant the hands and step back. Or maybe just try your little lift up and sit back down. Or skip it. Good. From down dog, step or hop through to seated. Hug the right knee in. Point the foot and open it to the side. So try and make like at least 90 degrees between your legs. And take the right hand to catch the inside arch of the left foot. Then the left hand catches. Breathe in and lift up. You might pause here. Or bending this long leg if the flexibility is not quite there today. Fold forward, chin towards your shin or head to your knee. For 1, so the only requirement in this pose is to bring your head to your knee. And that could be with a bent knee, that's fine. For 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, we'll do the same thing, second side, just switching, skipping the vinyasa. Opening the left knee out to the side. Little twist. Left arm catches the foot, left hand catches the foot, then the right, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Breathe deeply. Feel the length in the body. I always say that if the pose maybe doesn't fully meet the requirement, you just imagine it happening and being as proud as you would be no matter what. In that shape, accepting whatever is coming up this one day, this time, this pose. Take a nice long deep breath in and sit up nice and tall. Straighten your legs in front of you and cross your right foot over the left thigh. Try to keep both butts plugged into the ground. We'll take the right arm around the left thigh, maybe outside the left thigh, pushing the belly past the leg. Advanced yogis might be able to tuck their long leg back so the heel rests just in front of that left sitting bone. Good. And maybe reach the back arm back behind you, or see if you can hold the left hip crease. Good. Breathe there. There is a little restriction in the breath in this shape. So just notice that and try to send the breath out and up into the chest rather than forward into the thigh. Inhaling to look center. Plant your hands on the mat in front of you. Lift your bum up. Crossing the leg, maybe. Good, and then we'll pivot towards the left. So the feet stay grounded, but they pivot as you walk all the way around. And then you'll land the other leg on top, hopefully. And if it didn't work, switch your legs. Good. And then we'll twist towards the left. Right arm behind the back. Breathe deep. Next, inhale, looking center. Good. And we'll lean back about 45 degrees. Crossing the shins, try to hold on to your ankles. Good. So you're balancing on the bum. If there's a kind of a good hole between your legs, you could swing your arms through that hole and hold the shins in the front. Good. And then give yourself a high five and try to rest your thumbs on your, rest your chin on your thumbs. Good, so you're getting really tight. And hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you're in this nice tight little ball, staying here is an option. Or on the exhale, rock back onto the shoulders. And inhale to come up onto the hips. So exhaling back, inhaling up. Round through the lumbar. Good. Try a couple more. Staying really rounded through the spine. Option 3 is to roll back onto your right shoulder and inhale up onto your left hip. Exhale, left hip. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, left hip. All the way around the circle. Till you're back at the front of the mat. And if you fell over, it's called flat tire asana. And just get a kick out of it. Good. And then we'll roll up however you can get there. Good. So lots of flat tires today. That's not good because the tire shops are closed. Plant your hands. I'm just kidding, they're probably not. Step back, high push-up. Lower to low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring the knees behind the hands. Curling the toes or pointing the feet. Thumbs to your sacrum. Push down on the bum and let the head go back. Option to stay here or try camel, reaching for the feet. Hinging back, then lift the chest. Maybe let the head go. Take a few deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, hips forward, and then the chest follows. Swing the shins to one side and lay back onto your back. Good job, everybody. Hands on the mat beside your body, heels flat, knees bent. Tuck shoulders into the back for bridge pose or wheel. 5 breaths, 3 repetitions each. For 1, 2, 3, chin is lifted off the chest. For 4, 5. Inhale, lift a little higher and come down on the exhale. Good. Second set, inhale, lift up. You can play with your feet wider or closer. Just exploring the shape a bit. See if you can adjust it so it feels wonderful for you. Good. Last few breaths. Full breath in, lifting. Exhale to come down. If you have a wheel practice and you'd like to go for it, reach the arms back, plant them, plant the hands, and lift all the way up. So 1, 2, nice. 3, strong arms. 4, and 5. Head comes down, then lowering the spine. Good. Take your feet together and open the knees, or take your feet wide and let the knees touch in the middle. Just creating some space at the back of the hip. We'll pause here in stillness, observing the breath. Belly rises and falls. Nice long cycle of breath. Gently bring your knees to center and hug them in towards you. Option to stay here or cross the right ankle over the left knee. That figure 4 stretch, the right ankle over the left knee. Good. And then hug the left knee in. You can hold the left shin or the hamstring. And just gently guiding the right knee forward with the elbow. Breathing into the outer hip. It feels appropriate, switch side. Taking your time, moving in between if you need to. And slowly releasing. Bring your knees in towards your armpits and lift the feet up for happy baby. Option to hold the backs of the thighs, the ankles, or the big toe. If that feels good, just stay, and you might rock 2 millimeters and pause for a few breaths, side to side. Try to allow for that little pause without actually toppling over. If you'd like to move into wide-legged plow, straighten the legs, keep hold of the feet and reach the toes up and over your head onto the floor. I only recommend doing that if you've done it before. And you can either hold the back of your hips or keep hold of the toes with your legs wide. Good. Yeah, perfect. If you're close to a wall, you can always press your feet into the wall over the head, straightening the legs. Chin stays lifted. Nice. Good. And then in slow motion, slowly rolling down, gauging the abdomen, or as fast as possible. It's fine. Good. And then we'll roll up to seated. Good. So coming up to seated, you can either take your shins crossed or feet into butterfly. If you have a headstand practice and you'd like to jump up into that now, you could do that. If you don't want to, that's cool. Just stay seated and we'll hold space for those inverting. So from a seated position, just drop the shoulders. Try to tuck the chin without rounding the shoulders forward. So just tucking the chin in slightly to create a double chin. Good. So not over bending at the neck, just a little tuck of the chin. So gazing about 3 feet in front of you on the floor. You're in your headstand. See how long you can hold it. Really pressing into the elbows, lifting from the shoulders. From the seated posture, breathe nice and slow. Up the length of the spine, all the way back down into the pelvis. From your headstand, try lowering your legs halfway so you can see the toes. And hold it. 5 deep breaths. For 1, beautiful. 2, 3, little lower, Joanne. For 4, good. Oh, almost had it cold. And 5, press all the way back up if you can. Nice. And then exhale, lift your head off the mat. Good. Lower the head and lower the feet. Child's pose from your headstands. Staying as long as you can comfortably until the breath starts to slow down again. In child's pose, feel free to flow into seated or just come up to seated, crossing the shins or feet together, knees wide. We'll come into a fold. So you can either reach your hands forward and drop the elbows, let the head go. You can even hold the forehead with the hand, or maybe bring hands behind your back, holding the forearms, and see if you can bring your forehead to the floor. Good. Maybe. That's it. Breathing into your back. And the idea is to support the forehead, so whether it's the floor or the elbows. Maybe the elbows are on the knees. Good. Inhale to sit tall. And we'll option to flow into Shavasana or just lie back into Shavasana from here. So plant the hands in front of you if you're flowing. On the exhale, Chaturanga low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or hop, feet to hands, and sit down. Lie back onto your back to rest. Take any extra clothing or postures your body might be asking you for as you find a place to be still in the body for the next few moments. A strong flow today, so invite your body to rest fully if you can. If you're sharing a blanket,